time. You see stuff in there, can't you? That's just crazy. I could even get closer. That's what gets me about it. Oh, thank you for coming out, my little friend. It's probably because there's another shrimp behind him as well, and he just leapt by accidentally touching him. There's one on that rock over there. Let's just give it a bit of focus. He's just walking away. I say rock, I mean we are literally talking microdots here. These are stones in the real world, but we're going to pretend. There we go. Let's go back to this one. Watch him for a little while. Right, so where was I? So we'll come back to another video on that one. And then of course there's plants. Now I would say about plants is that it can take a while to find the right plant for your tank. And I don't mean that in how it looks, I mean that in how it grows. So I have this weed and I've forgotten what it's called, but as you can see he's actually eating on a broken off piece from it. But this weed, and let's move back a bit to this part of the tank, I guess, and let's go out even further. Focus back in. Sorry about that. It's not good to do that, is it? So here we are here, and as you can see, or rather can't, because I've not actually pointed you at it, is this weed here. So this is a fantastic weed that grows. Now it's not always that easy to grow stuff in a fish tank. Well, certainly isn't for me anyway. Maybe I'm just rubbish at it. I've got a Anubias in here as well. And come on, give us some focus. Let's go and do it ourselves. There we go. Look at them, mate. Look at you. God, isn't it brilliant seeing some of these? It's a shame with this light on that you can't actually tell. And with the light behind him, that one there. Let's make sure I'm talking about the right one. So that one there with the black on his head, he's actually yellow. It's just the light in behind him that gives it a bad. And this one here, right in the middle, he's yellow as well. Or I know he's yellow. I mean, you could say, is he not orange and therefore he's from the other strain? Well, no, because I bought him with the others as yellow, so it's got to be the lighting that's making that look different. So here we go. Here, it's quite a theatre going on, quite a lot going on there, isn't there? Yeah, so plants, as I'm saying, right? So in my cichlid tank, it's just like it's really hard to grow anything that either the fish will eat or basically just won't survive, and they just gunk up with a bit of algae, which is fine because I bring them back in here. However, this particular weed in the background that you can't properly see here, that one is great in the cichlid tank as well. So I've actually found a weed that works everywhere. It's genius. Absolutely genius. I just can't grow enough algae everywhere fast enough for the shrimp though. They just go around cleaning everything up. Yeah. Just brings me on to the context of probably somebody would be saying, well, isn't that bad moving one thing from one tank to the other? Well, it's a hard water area, but on top of that, I don't use any chemicals whatsoever. I just don't. All I've got basically in this tank is the sponge filter moving the water around, and then thermostat, which don't need it at this time of year because it's room temperature's about 24 degrees, outdoor temperature. It's actually gone up to 30 today, but They wouldn't expect it that high normally. However, here we are with no chemicals and a sponge filter and rarely changed water. I guess the only other thing is, how often do I have the light on? Well, I could say that I vary a fair bit with the light. Kind of sometimes 4 hours and sometimes 6 hours, and again it's kind of like a there's something that turns up in my tank every now and again, hair algae, green hair algae, and or string algae, whatever they call it.